Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today, it is the end of the year, December 31st, 2021. Utilities in the region are very expensive. A quarter of my pay is stolen by the utilities. A quarter of my payment goes to the utility bills. A quarter of my salary goes to the utility bills. A quarter of my payment goes to the utility bills. One-fifth of my payment goes to the utility bills. Utility company. My friend is going to work for a utility company. My friend is going to work for a utility company. My cousin is working at a utility company. My coworker is going to be transferred to a branch office in Tokyo. My friend is going to work at a utility company. My friend is working at a utility company. I hope utilities will become more reasonable next year. I hope the price of utilities will go down. I hope the prices of utilities will go down next year. Some people cannot afford to pay utilities. Some people cannot afford to pay utilities. I hope the utilities will go down. I hope the utilities will go down. I hope the utilities will go down. I hope the utilities will be put down. I hope the utilities will be lowered. I hope the utilities will be lowered. I hope the utilities will be lowered. The total price of my shopping came to so much. The total price of the shopping came to so much because I bought a lot. The total price of my shopping came to little, surprisingly. To my surprise, the total price came to little, surprisingly. To my surprise, the total price of my shopping came to little. The total price came to high. The total price came to so much. The total price of my shopping came too much. The total price of her shopping came to so high, so much. The total price of her shopping came to so much. The total price of her shopping came to so much. The total price of her shoppings came to so much. The total price of her shoppings came to so much. The total price of her shoppings came to 1 million yen. The total price of her shoppings came to 30,000 yen. The total price of her shoppings came to 50,000 yen. Some people leave the place leaving the faucet open. Please do not leave the faucet open. Please do not keep the faucet open. Please do not leave the faucet open. Faucet. Faucet. Please do not leave the faucet open after using it. Please do not forget to turn off the faucet after using it. Please do not forget to turn off the faucet after using it. Please do not forget to turn the faucet off after using it. Some people forget to turn off the faucet and leave the place. Some people leave the place forgetting to turn off the faucet. 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 The kids were drinking water from the tap from the faucet. Some kids were drinking water from the faucet. Some kids were drinking water from the faucet. 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 Some kids were drinking water from the faucet. Please drink water from the faucet because the water is not clean enough. Please do not drink water from the faucet because the water is not clean enough. The mother was yelling in a rage. The mother was yelling at the kids in a rage. The mother of the son was yelling at the son in a rage for making the room messy. The mother was yelling at her son for making the room messy in a rage. Our boss is yelling in a rage. Our boss was 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 yelling in a rage. The salaried man was yelling in a rage in the karaoke box. The salaried worker was yelling in a rage in the karaoke room. The salaried worker was yelling in a rage in the karaoke room. The stressful salaried worker was yelling in a rage in the karaoke room. The stressful salaried worker was yelling in a rage in the karaoke room next to us. The stressed salaried worker was yelling in a rage in a karaoke room. In a rage. Please tighten the rope so that it will not loosen. Please tighten the rope so that it won't loose. The regulations was tightened to prevent the infection. The restrictions on preventing COVID-19 was tightened. The restrictions on traveling was tightened. The restrictions entering the country was tightened. The restrictions entering the countries were tightened. Tighten your seatbelt. Tighten your seatbelt. Tighten the redote pouch so that the ingredients will not come out. Please tighten the pouch, redote pouch, so that in order that the ingredients will not come out. Tighten the lid of the pet bottle. Tighten the lid of the pet bottle. Tighten the lid. Tighten the lid of the pet bottle. Tighten the lid of the pet bottles. Tighten the rope. Tighten the string of the shoes. Tighten the rope. Tighten the strings of your shoes so that it won't loosen while you are walking. Please tighten the strings of your shoes so that they won't loosen on the way. Please tighten the strings of your shoes in order that they will not loosen later. Tighten the strings of your shoes. 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 Enough. Tighten the strings of your shoes before the performance. Tighten the strings of your shoes. Tighten the strings of your shoes so that they won't loosen. They won't loosen. Can I borrow this instant glue? Can I buy instant glue at the convenience store? Can I buy glue? Can I buy glue? Can I buy glue at the convenience store? Because I need to attach this object to the wood. I need a kind of glue which can attach my plastic board to the wood. I'm searching for a glue which can attach my plastic board on the wall. I'm searching for a glue which can attach my plastic board to the wood. Glue. Can I borrow your glue? I want instant glue because I don't have much time to attach the plastic board to the wood. Glue. Do you have instant glue? Can I buy instant glue? Can I buy instant glue in the home center? Sure. Can I buy thread? Can I buy a wide selection of thread in the shop? Do you know somewhere with wide selection of thread? I want to buy many kinds of thread for my fabric, textile. Is there a shop with wide selection of thread? Is there a shop with a wide selection of thread? Is there a shop with a wide selection of thread? I'm searching for fabric with cute design. I'm searching for fabrics with cute patterns and designs, designed by cutting-edge artists. I'm searching for fabrics with cute designs and patterns. I'm searching for fabrics with Japanese patterns, designs. Fabric. I'm searching for fabrics with Japanese designs. I'm searching for fabrics with cute designs. It is very tough to stir the combination of milk, eggs, and flour. I used to stir flour, eggs, and milk every morning. It is very tough to stir eggs, milk, and flour in the bowl. We need a lot of power. We need a lot of power when we stir the milk, eggs, and flour in the bowl. We need a lot of power when we stir flour, milk, and eggs in the bowl. It was very tough to stir the milk, eggs, and flour in the bowl. Flour, 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 flour. It was very tough to flour. Yeah, it was very tough. Very tough to stir the flour, eggs, and milk in the bowl. Flour, flour, wheat flour, wheat flour, wheat flour, flour. It was very tough to stir the flour, milk, and eggs. Please keep stirring it. And then I'm saying okay. Stirring the milk, eggs, and flour in the bowl is very tough. Stirring the milk, flour, and eggs in the bowl was very tough. Stirring the milk, flour, and eggs are very tough. It's very tough. It is very hard to stir milk, flour, and eggs in the bowl. Could you stir the milk, flour, and eggs? And then I'm saying okay. Could you stir the milk, flour, and eggs for 5 minutes? We need a lot of power to stir the flour, milk, and eggs. We need a lot of power. We need a lot of power to stir the flour, milk, and eggs. We need a lot of power to stir the milk, eggs, and flour in the bowl. I cannot lay out so much money on gambling. Who laid out the house? Who laid out the house? Lay out the house. Who laid it out? Who laid out? Who laid the house out? I cannot lay out so much money on gambling. I cannot lay money out on gambling. I cannot lay so much money out on gambling. I cannot lay so much money out on gambling. Who laid out the house? Many frauds everywhere. Who laid out the house? Because there are many cracks and faults, defects. Who laid out the house? Because there are many defects. Who laid out the house? Because there are many defects. Who laid out? Who laid out the house? Who laid out the pencils? It is not in order, in height order. Who laid out the house? Who laid out the house? Because there are many defects. If I were you, I would not lay out so much money on gambling. If I were you, I would not lay out so much money on gambling. if I could, if I if I had been able to go back to the past, I would have laid out the money on the investment. If I had been able to go back to the past, I would not have laid out so much money on the investment. If I had been able to go back to the past, I would not have laid out so much money on the investment. If I had been able to go back to the past, I would not have laid out money on the gambling. I cannot lay out such money on gambling. My friend laid out so much money on the gambling. My friend lays out so much money on the investment. My friend laid out so much money on the investment, ending up losing all of them. My coworker laid out so much money on the investment, ending up losing 50% of it. My friend laid out his much of money on the investment, getting 20% increase, fortunately. How much money did you lay out for the gambling? How much did you lay out on the gambling? How much did you lay out on the gambling? How much did you lay out on the gambling? How much did you lay out on the gambling? How much did you lay out on the gambling? I was going to decline all of the offers I got. It was my policy to decline all of the offers, but now on second thought, I started to take on some of them. It was my policy to decline all of the offers, but now on second thought, I started to take on some of them. On second thought. It was my policy to eat only at the restaurant, but now on second thought, there are many good restaurants, so I started to go other restaurants too. I used to play video games for a long time, but now on second thought, I found it a waste of my time, so I never play video games now. I used to collect some things and decorate them in my rooms. But now on second thought, I don't do that now because I cannot find the interest by collecting items in my rooms. I cannot understand what the purpose of that. So now, on the second thought, I don't collect things and do not decorate them in my room. On second thought, on second thought, on second thought, on second thought, on second thought. I was going to Taiwan in the February in 2020, but on second thought, given the pandemic situation, I canceled the trip, unfortunately, although I really wanted to go. On second thought, on second thought, I was going to the country in February, but on second thought, I canceled it. Some people earn money for rainy day. Some people earn enough money for a rainy day. Some people earn 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 money for a rainy day. I bought a light for a rainy day. I took more medicine from the doctor for a rainy day. I got a medicine from the doctor for a rainy day. I got additional medicine. I got additional medicine for a rainy day. I got additional medicine over the New Year's for a rainy day. I got additional medicine from the doctor over during the New Year. During the New Year holidays for a rainy day. Some people earn money for a rainy day. I took an umbrella with me for a rainy day. I took an umbrella with me for a rainy day. I took an umbrella with me. I took an umbrella with me for a rainy day. I brought an umbrella with me for a rainy day. I took additional food with me for a rainy day. I brought additional food and drinks for a rainy day. I brought additional food and drinks on the picnic for a rainy day. This object is something of a decoration. This antique is something of a decoration. This furoshiki can be something of a decoration on the wall. This furoshiki can be something of a interior. This furoshiki can be something of a decoration on the wall. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. This furoshiki can be something of a decoration. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. This furoshiki can be something of interior. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. This furoshiki can be something of an interior. Studying English is something of my habit. Studying is something of my study. My habit, custom. Studying is something of my custom, habit. Studying every day is something of my habit and custom. Push-ups and squat. Doing push-ups and squat is something of my exercise. Doing push-ups and running outside of my house is something of my exercise. It's something of my exercise. Sleeping enough is something of a remedy to combat with the virus. Sleeping enough is something of a remedy. Sleeping enough and leading healthy life are something of remedy. Sleeping enough and having healthy life are something of remedy for everything. Sleeping enough and eating healthy are something of remedy for disease. Sleeping enough and eating healthy are something of prevention from the disease. Sleeping enough and eating healthy and having a healthy lifestyle are something of remedy. I think having a healthy life is something of the best remedy for disease. Sleeping enough is something of remedy. Sleeping enough is something of remedy. Eating healthy is something of remedy. Sleeping enough is something of prevention from the disease. Sleeping enough is something of prevention of the infection. This furoshiki can be something of decoration. This object can be something of decoration. This object can be something of a decoration. And this is something of my appreciation. And this box is something of my appreciation toward you. And this is something of my appreciation towards help, support. And this is something of my appreciation to you. Can you do without smartphone? Can you do without internet? Can you go without internet? Can you do without internet? Can you do without social networking service? Can you do without SNS? Can you do without YouTube? Can you do without internet? 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 Can you do without smartphone? Can you do without a phone? 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 While I was sitting back on the chair. While I was sitting back on the sofa, my family visited me, and I could not notice it. My cousin visited me. I couldn't hear the doorbell because I was sleeping and sitting back. I was sitting back in the chair and sleeping. When my cousin visited me, I couldn't notice it because I was sitting back in the chair and sleeping. While I was sitting back in the chair, my phone rang. No sooner had I sat back in the chair than my phone rang. Hardly had I sat back in the chair when my phone rang. Scarcely had I sat back in the chair before my phone rang. Lay, late, late. Lie, lay, lay. Lie, light, light. Lay the baby down. The mother laid the baby down. The mother laid down the baby. Do you like to lie down on the grass near the beach? Do you like to lie down along the beach? Do you like to lie down on the grass near the beach? The mother laid down the baby. The mother laid the baby down. 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 I lay down on the grass for 30 minutes while I was waiting for my friend. I was laying down. I was laying down. I was sitting on the beach when the earthquake happened. I was lying on the beach when the phone rang. I was lying on the beach when my friend visited me. I was lying on the beach when my friend visited me. When my friends visited my house, I was lying on the beach. I was lying down on the beach. I was lying down the beach. I was lying down the sofa when the earthquake happened. I was lying down the sofa when my friend visited me. I was lying down the sofa. I was lying down the sofa when the earthquake happened. I was sleeping on the sofa and lying down the sofa. I was lying down the sofa and sleeping when the earthquake happened. I was lying down the sofa and sleeping when my friend visited me. I was lying down the sofa and sleeping when my friend visited me. I was lying down the sofa and sleeping when my friend visited me. The mother laid down the baby. The mother laid the baby down. The mother laid the baby down. The mother laid the baby down. The mother laid down the baby. Lay, laid. Lay, laid. The mother laid the baby down. I have lain down the sofa for a long time. The the woman has been laying down the beach for more than 2 hours. The mother laid down the baby. The mother laid down the baby on the sofa. The mother laid down the baby on the sofa. Please do not get in my way. Please do not get in my way. The obstacles are in my way. The obstacles are in my way. The obstacles are in my way. The obstacles in the passenger's way. The garbages on the street are in passenger's way. The garbages after the party on the street were in the pedestrian's way. Please do not get in my way. Hey, I cannot watch the movie. Please do not get in my way. The garbages after the party were in the way. There were many garbages thrown away after the party on the street. They were in the way. There were many trashes and garbages after the party on the street. They were in the way. The crashed car were in the way. A car stopped in the middle of the road and the driver was having a phone call, which was in the way. The driver of a car stopped in the middle of the road and having a phone call, which was in the way, which was in the passenger's way, which was in the many driver's way. The obstacles were in the way. The obstacles were in the way. Unwanted documents were in the way, so I threw them away. The unwanted documents were in the way. Some decorations were in my way. Some decorations in the car were in my way, so I removed them. I got rid of them. Please do not get in my way. Please do not be in my way. There were many garbages and garbages thrown away on the street after the party. They were in the way. They were in the pedestrian's way. The son made believe that he did well on the examination, but it was not. The kid made believe that he was going well at the school, but actually he didn't. The kid made believe that he was doing well and behaving well at school, but it was not true. The kid pretended that he was going well at the school. The kid made believe that he was doing well at the kindergarten, but actually he didn't. He did many bad things at the kindergarten. The employee made believe that he did many good things at work. The worker, the employee, made believe that he was in sick, but actually he wasn't. He just wanted to go home. The employee made believe that he was in sick. He often makes believe that he is in sick. He is sick. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. He makes believe that he knows everything. He makes believe that he knows nothing about it. He makes believe that he knows nothing. He often makes believe that he knows nothing. He knows nothing. He often makes believe that he knows nothing. He often makes believe that he knows nothing. He often makes believe that he is sick. He often makes believe that he is sick. He often makes believe he is sick. He makes believe that he is sick. He made believe that he was sick. He made believe that he was sick because he wanted to go home. He made believe that he was sick at the office. He made believe that he was sick. He made believe that he was sick. The employee made believe that he was sick because he wanted to go home. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. He made believe that he was sick. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he didn't know anything about it. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he knew nothing about it. He made believe that he didn't know anything about it. The employee made believe that he was sick. The employee often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often pretends that he is sick. The guy often pretends that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he is sick. The guy often makes believe that he knows nothing. The guy often makes believe that he knows nothing. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. The employee often made believe that he was sick. The employee made believe that he was sick. The guy made believe that he was sick. Make believe that. Make believe that. Make believe that. Make believe that. The employee made believe that he was sick. The employee made believe that he was sick. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. The employee often makes believe that he knows nothing. I cannot buy a priceless thing. I will not buy priceless things, because most of them will lose the value later. I will never buy priceless things. I will not buy priceless things. Priceless. The rich have many priceless things. The rich have many priceless antiques. The rich man has many priceless antiques. The rich man has many priceless objects, antiques. The rich man has many priceless watches. Priceless. I'm searching for a china with cute patterns. I'm searching for a china with cute pattern and design. I'm searching for china with cute patterns and designs. I'm searching for china with cute patterns and designs. I'm searching for china with cute patterns and designs. Is there a shop selling wide selection of china? Is there a shop selling wide selection of china? Is there a shop nearby here selling a wide selection of china? I'm searching for a shop selling a wide selection of china nearby. I'm searching for a shop selling a wide selection of china. I'm searching for a shop selling a wide selection of china. The vase dropped off the cabinet, shattering into pieces. The vase dropped off the desk and shattered. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered into pieces, into fragments. Shattered. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The water alleviated my thirst. The water alleviated my thirst. The water relieved my thirst. The water alleviated my thirst. The water relieved 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 my thirst. Unfortunately, one of the elevator is out of order, so it takes more time to go up to my office today. Because usually we can take 2 elevators and we can reach my office earlier, faster. But today one of the elevators is out of order. Unfortunately, one of the elevators is out of order. So we have to wait for a long time in the line to get to my office today because many people are lying up in front of the elevator. It takes more to reach my office. Unfortunately, the escalator is out of order, so we have to take ladders. We have to use ladders. We have to take ladders. We have to take stairs. Unfortunately, the elevator and escalator are out of order, so we have to take stairs. Unfortunately, the escalator and elevator are out of order, so we have to take stairs. Unfortunately, the escalator and the elevator are out of order, so we have to take the stairs. Unfortunately, the elevator and escalator are out of order, so we have to take the stairs. Unfortunately, the elevator and escalator are out of order, so we have to take the stairs. We must take the stairs. Out of order. The escalator and elevator being out of order, so we have to take the stairs. The water relieved my thirst. The water alleviated my thirst. A little of water relieved my thirst. A little of water relieved my thirst. I could hear a faint sound from outside. I could hear faint sound from outside, but I'm not sure. It was just faint. The boxer fainted with the hit from the opponent, but soon came to. The boxer fainted when he got such a big hit on his head, but he soon came to. After a while, the boxer fainted when he got hit on his head, but soon after he came to. I fainted with the shock, but after a while I came to. I fainted with the shock, but soon after I came to. He has fainted for more than 2 days, but after 3 days he has fainted for more than 2 days. I hope he will come to soon after. Soon. He has fainted. He has fainted for 2 days. I hope he will come to soon. He has fainted for 3 hours in the bed. I hope he will come to soon. He has fainted for 1 day. I hope he will come to tomorrow or now. He has fainted for 2 days. I hope he will come to soon. He has fainted for 2 days and has not come to yet. He has fainted for 2 days and has not yet come to. He has fainted for 2 days and has not yet come to. He has fainted for 2 days and not come to yet. He has fainted for 2 days and has not come to yet. He has fainted for 2 days and not come to yet. He has fainted for 2 days and has not come to yet. The boxer fainted after he got hit on his head, but soon after he came to. The boxer fainted after he got the hit on his head, but soon after he came to. The vase dropped off the cupboard and shattered into fragments. The glass dropped off the cabinet, shattering into fragments. The plates and pots dropped off the cabinet, shattering into pieces. The grains were mixed in the mixer. They were shattered. The grains were put into the mixer, and they shattered. The grains were put in the mixer, and they shattered. The grains were put into the mixer, and they got shattered. They shattered. The vase dropped off the cupboard and shattered. The vase dropped off the cupboard and shattered into fragments. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered into fragments. The vase dropped off the cabinet and shattered into pieces. The plates dropped off the cabinet, shattered and shattered. The plates and glasses dropped off the cabinets and shattered. The plates dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The plates dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The plates dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The plates and glasses dropped off the cabinet and shattered. The glasses and plates dropped off the cupboard and shattered. There were many fragments of the crashes on the road. After the accident, there were many fragments of the crashes of the car. After the glasses dropped off the cabinet, there were many fragments of that. After the glasses dropped off the cabinet, there were many fragments of them. We have to dispose of the fragments of the glasses. Please give the broom. It is very dangerous to gather the fragments, so leave it to me. There are many fragments of the glasses on the floor, so let's dispose of them. After the vase dropped off the cabinet, there were many fragments of it. After the vase dropped off the cabinet, there were many fragments of it. The mother was telling off her son. The mother was telling the son off for making the room messy. The mother was telling off the son. The mother was telling off the son. The mother was telling the son off for staying late at night. The mother was telling off her son for staying late at night. The mother The mother told the son off. The mother told the son off for being late for school. The mother told the son off for playing video games until midnight. The mother told the son off for playing video games until midnight. The mother told off the son for being late for school. The mother told off the son for not doing his homework. The mother told off her son for not doing homework. The parent is telling off their son for not doing homework. Our boss was telling off an employee at the office. I could hear the sound, voice, and everything what they were doing, the way, everything of what they are talking. The boss was telling off an employee. The boss was telling an employee off in the same office, so I could hear everything. The boss was telling off an employee. The boss was telling off an employee. The boss was telling off an employee. The mother told off her son. The mother told off her son for not doing homework. The mother told the son off. The mother told her son off for not doing homework. The mother told her son off for not doing homework. The boss told the employee off for his negligence at work. The boss told an employee off. The boss told an employee off. The boss told off an employee. The boss told an employee off. The boss told an employee off. The boss told an employee off for the negligence during the work. The boss told an employee off. The boss told an employee off for not doing well. The boss told an employee off for not working properly. The boss told an employee off for not doing work at all, but just sitting on the chair. The boss told off an employee for not doing work. The mother told her son off. The mother told her son off for not doing homework. The mother told off her son. The mother told her son off for not doing homework. The mother told off her son for not doing homework. I don't like the mess after the party. The condition of the road was such a mess after the party. The condition of the street was such a mess after the party. I don't like the mess, so I regularly clean my room. I don't like mess, so I regularly clean my room. 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 I regularly clean my room because I don't like the mess. I don't like the mess. Oh my god, the street is going very messy with the party. The road is getting very messy. I don't like the mess, so I regularly clean my room. Do you have a big sister? Are you a big sister or a younger sister? Are you a big sister or a younger sister? Are you a younger sister or big sister? Are you a older sister or a younger sister? Are you a younger sister or a older sister? Are you older sister or big sister? Are you a younger sister or a big sister? Are you an older 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 sister or younger sister? Are you an older sister or a younger sister? Are you an older sister or a younger sister? Are you a big sister? Are you a big sister? Are you a big brother or a younger brother? Are you a brother? Are you a big brother or younger brother? Are you a younger brother or older brother? Are you an older brother or a younger brother? Are you a younger brother or older brother? The twins look similar in every way. He is perfect in every way. This food is perfect in every way. His performance was perfect in every way. Her performance was perfect in every way. Her performance was perfect in every way. Her performance was perfect in every way. The project needs to be revised in every way. The project needs to be fixed in every way. The plan needs to be changed in every way. The plan needs to be revised, needs to be changed in every way. The room layout needs to be changed in every way. The room layout needs to be changed in every way. I like this food the most in every way. He is perfect in every way. His performance was 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 perfect in every way. The room layout needs to be changed in every way. The textbook needs to be revised in every way. The Constitution needs to be revised in every way. The old law needs to be revised in every way. The old ordinances need to be revised in every way. The old law needs to be changed, revised in every way. The old law needs to be revised in every way. The old law needs to be revised in every way. The old law needs to be revised in every way. Old law. The old law needs to be revised in every way. As a rule, I eat rice every day. As a rule, Japanese people like to eat rice. As a rule, Japanese people are very polite. As a rule, Japan is safe. As a rule, Japan is known as one of the safest countries in the world. As a rule, Japan is considered to be one of the safest country in the world. As a rule, Japan is considered as one of the most safest countries in the world. As a rule, I study every day. As a rule, sushi symbolizes Japan. As a rule, samurai sushi symbolizes Japan. As a rule, sushi symbolizes Japan. As a rule, Mount Fuji 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 symbolizes Japan. As a rule, samurai symbolizes Japan. As a rule, Tokyo Skytree Tower symbolizes Japan. How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like Wednesday? How do you like Wednesday? How do you like today? How do you like today? How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like to spend pastime? How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like to spend your pastime? I like to sing at karaoke in my pastime. I like to sing in karaoke as pastime. I like to sing at karaoke as pastime. I used to go to karaoke frequently, once a week. I like go swimming as pastime. I like to soak in hot bath as pastime. I like to go public bath as pastime. My favorite pastime is to go to onsen. My favorite pastime is to go to hot springs. My favorite pastime is to go to hot springs resort. My favorite pastime is to soak into hot bath of a huge bathtub. My favorite pastime is to soak into a bathtub of such a huge pool. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub in public bath. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub. My favorite pastime is to soak into such a huge bathtub. How do you like to spend your pastime? How do you like to spend your pastime? I'd like to spend my pastime soaking into such a huge bathtub in winter to warm my body up. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching, and may you have a wonderful 2022. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.